Hi, I'm Brooke Wallace, filling in for Max Brantley with your Arkansas Times News headline updates for Monday, July the 15th. CHI St. Vincent has been removed from the state's trauma system, but is working to be back on later this year, Dr. Jerry Jones, Vice President of Medical Affairs for Central Arkansas, said. CHI St. Vincent had become a Level 2 center, which meant it had the emergency room capability to treat trauma patients transferred there either on diversion from the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences when UAMS's ER was at capacity, or from trauma patients whose injuries were too serious to be treated at a lower level hospital. Baptist Health is Little Rock's other Level 2. UAMS and Arkansas Children's Hospitals, because of their trauma research and education programs, are the only Level 1 hospitals in Little Rock. Jones said the hospital still accepts trauma patients, but because it's no longer part of the trauma system, trauma patients from outside Little Rock will not be directed there through the system dashboard. Jones said CHI St. Vincent had agreed to come off the trauma dashboard to, quote, address areas of improvement not related to patient care, like data collection and entry into the state's trauma registry, end quote. Well, Sklar, the executive director of the ACLU since 1992, has retired, the ACLU of Arkansas announced today. Holly Dixon, the legal director, has been appointed the interim director. Sklar, a native of New York, has been a force for good at the legislature, lobbying for the rights of students, reproductive health care, ballot access, and the rights of LGBTQ people. With Sklar at the helm, the ACLU overturned Arkansas law banning LGBTQ from adopting. Carol Fleming, a speech-language pathologist at Pulaski Heights Middle School in the Little Rock School District, officially begins her 2-year term as president of the Arkansas Education Association today. Fleming was elected to the position in May. She succeeds Kathy Kohler, who will return to the Little Rock School District. The silence from our state's Republican congressional delegation and from the Republican Party generally has been deafening in the wake of President Trump's racist tweet on Sunday, suggesting that 4 Democratic congresswomen of color should, quote, go back to the countries they came from, end quote. ProPublica, which has been compiling hate incidents in the wake of Trump's election with its Documenting Hate project, notes in this thread that, quote, go back to your country, or some variation, is one of the most common phrases it's identified. Among the examples of ProPublica sites are 2 incidents at the Arkansas Walmarts. One involved a white customer at a Bentonville Walmart telling a Latina woman to, quote, go back to Mexico, end quote. The Times reported on the other incident. Local activist Maria Meneses captured footage of a man in the parking lot of a Bryant Walmart telling Meneses and her family, including small children, to, quote, go home and get the bleep out of here. Meneses, who is pursuing her degree in biology on a pre-med path at Philander Smith College, is a dreamer who was born in Guatemala City and immigrated to Little Rock at the age of 2 with her mother. Well, that's all the news for today. As always, read more on the Arkansas blog. Thanks and see you tomorrow.